The purpose of staging is to make your house as appealing as possible to the largest number of buyers as you can. In order to do that, you want to highlight its best features and sort of show off its best face. But you want to do that in a way that is fairly depersonalized. You want the buyers who are coming through to easily be able to envision their own furnishings and things and their own lifestyle in the house. So it's a good idea to give a suggestion of how rooms can be arranged. So you do want to have it furnished, but you want to be somewhat minimal. You definitely don't want it to look cluttered or untidy or seem like there's not enough space. You also want to lose the really personal things like photographs, a lot of photographs of your family. 1 or 2 is okay, but you want to downplay that. And if you have very specific taste, you just want to be careful about what is displayed, because you want to kind of think of vanilla to a degree so that people are not distracted by your style and your things, but again, can easily see their own in the space. One area that sellers seem to overlook when they are staging their homes is linens. This includes pillows and throw rugs and hand towels in bathrooms and things. In my experience, they tend to be very wild with all kinds of patterns and colors, and I find them not only distracting, but they make the rooms look busy and mismatched. So the other thing that maybe it's a personal pet peeve, but I think always makes the house look messy, is that nonchalantly draped blanket thrown over the living room sofa. Especially in pictures, I just think it looks messy. So I think less is more when it comes to linens, both in quantity and in patterns and colors. They're really just supposed to be an accent. I don't want to get too much into all the other things you need to do to prepare your house to sell, but there are a few things that kind of straddle that pre-listing checklist and staging. A couple of them have to do with lighting. So you want to make sure that all of the lights in your house have the highest wattage, brightest bulbs that the fixtures will take, and that all the bulbs indeed do work. Because if your house is dim or dark, that is usually a killer. Similarly, you want to make sure that when you show your home, all of your blinds and drapes are open, because natural light is something that people are looking for. Another big mistake that many sellers make when they're thinking about staging is to focus only on the interior. Remember, when somebody drives up to your home, their first impression is the outside. So don't forget to think about landscaping. And that doesn't just mean planting shrubs and making sure your garden beds, if you have any, are mulched, but it also means more of the basics. Picking up a lot of sticks that may have fallen in a windstorm, making sure the grass is cut, making sure leaves have been collected. And don't forget to clean your gutters. I can't tell you how many times I've walked up to a house and I can see not only leaves in the gutters, but even little trees growing there. And that makes me think the gutters haven't been cleaned, maybe the property hasn't been taken care of. Gutter problems can lead to a reduced roof lifespan and leaks. So clean your gutters. A quick note about what staging is not. Staging is not a tray with pretend wine glass and fake chocolates on a turned down bed. It is not plastic rose petals in a bathtub. Those things are not staging. Those things are just goofy and strange. So remember, when you're thinking about, is this a good staging choice or is that a good staging choice or not, the purpose, which is to highlight the best features of your home and show a prospective buyer how a room might be arranged, but with little enough personalization or extra stuff so that it doesn't impede the buyer from being able to envision him or herself and whatever possessions and lifestyle they have in that space and living in that house.